guys, it's Ebony Glam, and today is my part 2 of my Pokemon inspired makeup series. Today's Pokemon is Charmander, so I will be doing that shortly for you. I have done my full face of normal makeup because it makes the video shorter for you guys, so I've done that. If anyone wants to know how I do my normal face makeup, it is in my Dermacol review. My foundation routine is in that, so you can go and have a look at that. The things you'll need today are, you will need a yellow eyeshadow, 2 variations of an orange eyeshadow, a red eyeshadow, a blue eyeshadow, a blue eyeliner if you can get hold of one. If you can't, don't worry, you can use just a normal black. So I'm going to start. I'm going to be using masking tape to help shape the drastic eye shape I want. You can use any sort of like tape that you like. I've just used this method quite a few times and it's never failed me. So what I tend to do is I tend to fold a small bit so that the line is straight and perfect, and then apply the line that I want just from the corner up. Right, I'm going to be taking a nice large fluffy brush. This is the Makeup Revolution's limited edition blush and it's really fluffy. Ignore the fact it's got orange on it. This is the second take of this video, so I've had to start from scratch. I'll then be taking my MUA Makeup Academy Oceana palette in the shades Shellfish, which is this orangey peach here. But do not go outside of your eye range here. You then want to take another eyeshadow, preferably a lighter one. I'm going to be taking the orange out of my Acid Brights palette. So now we have that. I am going to cut the crease. It's angled like that. And I'm going to dip into my favourite concealer. My favourite concealer is the MUA Cover and Conceal in the shade Fair, because this stuff is so light. Basically just means I'm adding concealer to the bottom half of my eyeshadow. I then want you to take any other eyeshadow brush you have. Then I'm going to take my MUA Tropical Oceana palette again, and there is a shade on the end called Paradise. That is a very, very shimmery orange shade. So I'll be using that instead. It's becoming quite Charmandery, so I'm just going to take the big fluffy brush we had at the start and I'm going to blend out the shimmer into the second orange, using a dot of the orange on the brush and then bringing up the shimmer into the orange. Like that. And you should have something like this with all of this spare. Don't worry if you haven't got that spare. if you've made a mistake or if the shadow has fell out into that area, you can just take your concealer again in your angled brush that you had to cut the crease, and then you can just clean up the mess with that, which is what I'm going to do. You want to keep that area in the corner nice and light so that you can apply the darkest colour first. Right, you want to take a small brush. I'm going to be using this, again from my limited edition set. You want to take your red shade. I'll be using the shade C's from the Urban Decay palette. You just want to apply that red quite hastily, to be honest, because the red isn't the main attraction. You're then going to, with possibly a makeup wipe or any colour changer you've got, just wipe off the slight bit of excess. Doesn't matter if you have a little bit left on, just wipe a bit of the excess off. Go into your brightest orange that you've used. I obviously used the Acid Brights orange, so I'm going to use that, and I'm going to blend that into the red that we have. Right, so you've got your orange there blended into the red. I'll give you a close-up in a sec so you can see. Then finally you want to take your yellow. I'm going to use a mixture of Calavera, which is from the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette, and the yellow from the Acid Brights. Like that. And then what you're going to do, if you can see there, you're going to just blend all of these beautiful shadows together, starting with the red into the orange, and then the orange into the yellow. And if you feel you need to add a bit more yellow because it's lost its colour, then you can do that. Right, I have this orange glitter. I bought them in a set of 12 off eBay. I can't remember the seller because I've had these for quite a while. But what you want to do is you want to just... I like to use eyelash glue because it lasts a little bit longer. Some people are different. They like all sorts of different methods of keeping the glitter on. I just tend to put a few little dots of eyelash glue in the space where I want. Let it get tacky, and then in the middle of my lid for a bit of effect. So this is the main event with the eyeshadow. If you get any eyeshadow in any glitter in any areas that you don't want, let the glue dry, and then take in your fluffy brush and just sweep away what you don't want in the areas that you don't want it. Now for the eyeliners, we're going to do a wing. I'm going to use a blue eyeliner and I'm going to do a blue wing. So I'm going to do a large flick, and that goes all the way into the orange fire. Then what I want you to do is take off your tape. Oh, oh! then you can see from there if there's any areas where you need more liner. I need to bring it into the corner of the eye slightly more, which is what I've done. Right, I'm now happy with the top, so I'm going to apply some crayon eyeliner to the inner waterline. I'm going to use a white eyeliner. That's better. There we go. You want to take your thin brush that you used to cut crease and for concealer, and then you want to take your bright blue that you're going to use. I'm going to use a shade called Metamorphosis from the Urban Decay palette. This on top, and we have that. And take another eyeshadow brush that you have, a fluffy one that you haven't used, a nice clean one, and just smoke that out. Just fixing your eyeliner where it didn't look nice. Then apply your favourite mascara. Right, so those are our Charmander eyes. I'm going to pop off and do the other eye, and then I shall be back in a sec. Bye guys. Hi guys, I'm back. So I finished my other eye and now my eyes are done. So it's on to the lips. Alright, if you're going to do the orange lip, which I've done with an eyeshadow, I've used the brightest eyeshadow and a lip gloss, you want to just dab on like this. You'll find the colour pigment is a lot better. Just going to apply some yellow in the middle of my lips for an ombre. You can make one. So guys, this is the final Charmander look. So here it is. I love it. Right. Oops. I always go a little bit sideways instead of like turning my face like a proper model. So yes, if you're new to my channel, please stick around. Please like and subscribe and join our creepy family. If you have any requests for Pokemon, please pop them down below. I have a list already of ones I am going to do. So if I am going to do it already and it's already on my list, I'll let you know. But if you have a specific Pokemon that you would like me to do, please write it down below and I will get to it as soon as possible. Thanks guys, love you, bye.